Hey guys, what's going on? This is GP here, and welcome to something new on this channel. Technically, we are going to be starting a new game that I was really excited to see it first announced. And I've been playing it, but finally got the mobile version of it as of recent for this channel. Welcome to Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. Kind of a big old throwback to the older games. I started playing this game, and the only one I've ever played was Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, which this has a lot of that in here. It is classic after all, and 2 made up part of that, 1 and 2. So let's just go ahead and start a new park here. None of this is really new to me. I'm going to be doing my best to mix things up. But let's just start the park. We're going to start with Forest Frontiers. I think we're going to do 1 park per episode, with all of these basic ones at least. Some of these are more challenging than others, of course, I know that for a fact. Let's start a new park. Let's pause before we get any further. If you guys want to see more content like this, or more stuff like Roller Coaster Tycoon on the channel, let me know down in the comments below. I kind of felt like giving this one a shot. I don't know what you guys are going to think of it. I'm a big Roller Coaster Tycoon fan. Maybe some of you are too. And if you do like what you see here, let me know down in the comments below, obviously. And be sure to absolutely demolish the like button, absolutely crush it, if you really like what you saw. So, before I continue, I'm still getting used to the, controls here, obviously. That's only the tip of the iceberg. Like I said, I've done this before. A lot of these scenarios I've already done and played. I got this game when it was revealed to be coming to the Switch, and I've been playing this game up a storm. I'm still getting used to the mobile controls for it. It's still a bit new to me, different, but I think we should be doing just fine here. So, I've done a lot of this before, but I mean that in no way to discourage you guys. I love rerunning these. And I'm going to see how different I can make it each time I play. And of course, this is like the second time I've ever done this. So, we've got our goals. Obviously. I always used to be the guy who would just have someone make a park and then just try to add as much as I can. But we're going to do this logistically with whatever difficulties we meet along the way. So, at least 250 guests in our park at the end of October, year 1. The rating of at least 600. Now, coming from someone like me, that should definitely not be too much of an issue. We just need to get some things set up first. So we need path. I hate that you have to double tap. I'm so used to just holding and dragging the path, but I guess it's fine as it is. Alright, so what do we have? Transport. I don't think I have enough room for a railway. I plan doing stuff like railways eventually, but for now we're going to keep it nice and simple. Gentle rides. Obviously we got some roller coasters. It's Roller Coaster Tycoon after all. The thrill. Shops and stalls. I always like to start with these. Actually no, we'll start with a gentle ride. Nothing more inviting than a carousel right at the start of our park, right? So let's set that right here. Seems pretty good. Yeah? Okay, entrance. Actually gonna have it a bit winding, because I know that you can make queue lines to have people show up. Some of these I don't really do it, because you never see a queue line for most of these rides in real life. Who's queuing in line for a carousel? Or like a spiral slide. So I think I'll make 1 short queue line for this one, though. Okay, make sure it all checks out. I will have these be canvas. I do like to fit the theme. Let's see. And while I've got that, let's not get too spending crazy, of course. Like I said, that spiral slide would probably be a nice addition as well. Rotate this to make sure it's facing the right way. Certainly looks like it. Okay. So we got the entrance here, and the exit there. Simple enough. And now let's just get a few stalls in place. And I'd say that'll do it for a pretty decent start to our park here. Let's just get everything nice and ready. Open. Prices are all right. Yeah, actually $1.20 for drinks. I'm gonna at least charge $1, because that's a thing that I've obviously grown to figure out. That's what we gotta do. It's a tycoon game, and I've got a very specific style of playing it. Gotta make sure the prices are all at least functionable and working. I mean, we're not running a charity here, but also I don't want to be, I'm not some heartless or soulless individual. I have a very specific method of playing this game. I'm going to be keeping that unique style here with this playthrough on the channel. So let's get the park open now. Not much going on for it, a few things. We don't have any roller coasters yet, but that's fine. Build up to the bigger stuff. Well, we could use a big attraction though. What do we have? Thrill rides. One of those would be nice. Haunted house. Car rides. Jungle racers and roadworks. They're both a good amount of money, but not a terrible investment idea. We got our first guests showing up. Let's give them a ride to truly talk for, to kick things off here and make this a grandiose start for a park. Alright, there we go. It was a tough choice, but I decided to go for Jungle Racers. Kick things off, I feel like that'll gather a lot of attention. I kind of like the Roadworks one, but that usually doesn't tend to be popular, as far as memory serves. Let's see, cars. I can increase the amount. I think 16 might be good. And admission price, 150. I'll bump it up to 180. It's gonna be a big seller, so did not mean to do that. I'm gonna be depending on this one a good bit. So let's see here. Let's get this open for the people. Jungle Racers. It's not a roller coaster, but it's the next best thing for the time being. I don't want to just dump all my money into this. Even then, a junior coaster is the best option to start with. Chocolate log or mango muncher. Crazy caterpillar would be nice, but that's way too expensive. I usually like the mango muncher a lot. It's a pretty solid one. But the chocolate log, I don't know. I think I might go mango muncher to help match the theme of Jungle Racers, but I might mix things up and get chocolate log instead. Either way, we got a pretty nice start of flourishing park. It is beginning. Our first month has been passed, obviously. It is April. Yeah, I'm digging this place already. Very different than how I usually do it when I play this location, this game. But I am definitely digging the vibe so far. We got a lot of people coming in. That's what we like to see. Man, oh man, the guests are pouring in. This looks like a pretty solid spot to set up a first roller coaster. I think there's enough space up there behind the food stands. Maybe. Also, I don't think it'll be too pricey to add a thrill ride in as well. I want to go with the twist or the pirate ship first. I'm more partial to the twist ride, so I think I'll go for that first. Let's set it up. Okay, I might have to increase the pathway for the vision I am setting for myself. I'm thinking maybe about here will be a good placement for this. And with a little bit more touching up. Oh, and wouldn't you know it, a new ride is already unlocked, and it's a perfect addition to have here, a Ferris wheel. If I mix it up there. No, I like the green accent with... Yeah. Okay, price, dollar. I'll bump that up to 120. I feel like that could be a bit more fair. And now, I know what he just said about the queue lines, but it would probably be beneficial to get as much of the space in as possible. There we go. Looks a little awkward from this angle, but I think it should be fine. For the most part. Let's get our twist open. And let's see. Yep. Ferris wheel. Another gentle ride, though. Nothing too crazy. We're definitely going to get one eventually, but right now let's focus on making some of that money. Now that we've got a twist open. Very simple park. Nothing too exciting. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I'd be pretty excited about that Jungle Racers personally. That does look kind of fun. No coasters yet, but we will obviously get there very soon. And we'll keep moving accordingly. We already have over 100 guests. And more incoming. Hopefully it can keep up the pace with the people that keep coming in. The line for the twist is already building up like crazy. You gotta love to see it. Oh yeah, that's right. That was running on its own. There we go. Now we got people. There we go. Very nice. I might increase the... Nah. Actually, no. Let's keep the price like that. Like I said, gotta keep it simple. It's not much, but it's a decent work for a beginner's park. Alright, we have reached May. Another month has passed. Let's see what some of our guests are thinking. The majority of them, at least. Thoughts. Want to go on something more thrilling than Jungle Racers. Well, patience. It's gonna be coming, I promise. Just have to be a bit more patient. I don't want to go bankrupt just over a crazy purchase. Jungle Racers is really good value. And the business here of the world of Roller Coaster Tycoon, that usually means we can bump up the price a bit. I was going to keep it at an even 180, but if people are saying it's good value, it might be a smart idea to bump that price up after all. So I'm going to go to $2. Might price it up a little bit more later. Twist is good value. And then there's a lot of contradictory thoughts as well. Just one person. Merry-go-round and spiral slide were good value. I appreciate that. What's the price for the twist? Okay, I'll bump that to 140. Again, I'm gonna keep it reasonable with the prices. And of course, I'm not a madman. Restrooms are free of charge. You don't have to pay to use a restroom. What kind of absolute sick madman does that? Actually, don't answer that. In this day and age, there's a lot of people that would do that nowadays. Foolish me, I didn't even realize that we have no trash cans around the place. That's a real shame. We definitely need trash cans. If the place is going to be staying nice and tidy, then it is an absolute must. Oh, looks like someone got a little puke, huh? I wonder from what. Okay, so let's get some benches in this corner. Yeah, that's a good idea. Invest in the benches. And then some garbage cans along the pathways. Okay, well, since someone ended up throwing up thanks to Jungle Racers, despite it not being too thrilling or whatever they were telling me, sounds like I should at least get my first handyman in here. Not you, Michael. This guy. How do I put you down? Okay, like that. Got it. Again, I'm not used to mobile just yet. Okay, so I want you to do... Don't have any gardens to water. I'm not gonna take that off your to-do list. For the time being. Yeah, price has been pretty stagnant, pretty even. It's gonna take a bit of a toll. I think it's time to get the new hotness the people are craving. Let's just clear some of these trees real quick. As a precaution. I'm gonna wait for the price to go up a little bit before I make my big move. But at this point, there's no use waiting, beating around the bush. We gotta get that roller coaster in here. Is what people want and it's what they deserve. Alright, I caved into my personal bias and being the cheaper option as it is regardless. We are indeed going to get the Mango Muncher roller coaster. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a hit. We'll be able to sustain ourselves still, just barely. Definitely not as much money as we start off with, but the people demand it. Let's give them their roller coaster. Let's just move it a bit. In line with the path I set. Yeah, that'll do. And there we have it. Ooh, yeah, that took a toll on our money. That being said, we can price this up. It's a roller coaster, it's what people come for. I can price up to at least, I'd say, 320 is a good start. Let's not go super crazy out the gate. And let's get our paths set to the place. Alright, people. It's what you've been waiting for. Mango Muncher is open for business. That being said, yeah, those numbers don't look good. Let's get a marketing campaign up. Advertise for Mango Muncher for 2 weeks. I could do 3 weeks, but I don't think I have enough money for that yet. Actually, I wouldn't have enough for 3 weeks. I need to get this marketing campaign out though, so hurry up, people. Hopefully people board Mango Muncher. Yep, there they go. The line's starting to queue. It's just started on its own. Very soon, people will be boarding, and that money's going to be coming in pretty good. Who's the bozo that walked the exit of the ride to try to get on it? Carmella. Okay, dang. Also, I see that as soon as I put the first one in, it's like, here, have another new roller coaster. Try to work into here. Eventually. Eventually. Yep. Oh yeah, the queue is lining up for the new hit ride. It works out for me because I love mangoes. Oh yeah, look at the money coming in there. Obviously, you want your roller coasters to be the money makers. I've always had an issue with this one in specific. A lot of people tend to throw up on it despite being a junior roller coaster, so I might have to get the handyman, or at least hire another one eventually, to just handle this whole walkway. I've had to do that before. It's not new to me. And in it goes. All that money's coming in. Excellent. We'll start this marketing campaign in no time. I'm just barely scratched enough. Wait for a little bit more money to come in. Try to break maybe $1 grand before I start this campaign. I didn't even realize until took a pause break. We're in the next month as well. So what better time to advertise a roller coaster than the summer, right? Oh my god, the line looks great. That's exactly what we were looking for. Those are the results we were waiting for. People lining up to munch those mangoes or something like that. I don't know. Alright, we've got a pretty good hold on money. Well, I say that. We have a pretty good hold for being someone that just purchased a roller coaster and is near bankruptcy. But I think we're doing just fine. People are piling in for our newest ride. Let's start the marketing campaign and get more people in here now. Just gotta bide our time and not make any spends and purchases anytime soon. I could add in another ride eventually to get more money. A more chill one. Maybe the pirate ship would be a good idea. I need to get enough money to get that first and have a bit more so I don't redline immediately though. As fun as it is to add this stuff in and make it look nice, it is still a waiting game. Gotta wait for it to do its thing. Alright, we've got enough to get the pirate ship thrill ride, but I'm not gonna buy it anytime soon. We still need to at least... I'm gonna wait till we at least have like 1,000 or such. Actually, I might check my goal real quick. Have at least 250 guests in your park at the end of year 1 with a park rating of at least 600. Well, I've cleared that goal. We're at 300. Just a little above 300 there. So, park rating of 600. How are my guests rating my park? What does it look like? 820. We've already reached the goal. This one is a pretty simple one to start off with, though. Oh, we got rain incoming. Oh no, it's raining. Information kiosk is next in development. That is fantastic. Expected next month. Oh, it just hit July. Perfect. Hopefully we can get that sooner rather than later. And speaking of which, I've made about half, so I'll go ahead and get the pirate ship ride. Give another thing to get people more excited and interested. Let's set it... I think this looks pretty good. I don't know about you lot, but it looks pretty good. I forget how I set up the entrance and exit as per usual. A little bit of an unorthodox setup, but I feel like this could really work. Make sure people have plenty of ways to come in and out of this area. And now, let's see. Let's go for... I think I'll go for this style. And let's set the queue like such. And get people's attention to our new ride. Okay, what price have we got? 150? I can set to 180. Oh, my campaign is finished. It's already been 3 weeks already? Dang. Okay, let's get this pirate ship open for business. Good way to get more of that money, and now we've got so many people's attention. And then we can get that information kiosk set up at the beginning. Give people information where everything is located, umbrellas for when more rain comes in. All that good stuff. This place is looking fun already. That's for certain. And we got the kiosk. Real quick, let's see what people are thinking about our park. Really good value for Mango Muncher. I can price that even higher then. Great. Jungle Racer's good value. Pirate Ship is good value. A lot of people feeling a bit sick. Most likely thanks to our roller coaster. Okay. So I'm not going to price with the pirate ship just yet. Jungle Racers, I'll bump that up to 220. That seems like it's fair. Mango Muncher. Guys aren't going to be a big fan of me here. I'm bumping this further up to 360. It's the big attraction. People are going to come to it. I need the money from it. It has to be done. The greater evil that must happen. Now, how much is the kiosk? That's cheap enough. Yeah, I can get that set up right here. Right here. At the beginning of the park. Boom. I don't think it'll change much there. Umbrellas, obviously. What do you guys take me for? And info space is up and going. Wonderful. As I predicted, Mango Muncher's looking real messy. Oh, looks like my handyman's already taking care of things, though. How nice and courteous of you. I didn't even have to direct you or ask you to go there. That is wonderful. More benches and trash cans would be a nice thing, I'd say. Let's say there. And here. And right. Let me think. Here. Yep. That'll work. That'll do just nicely. Received an award for being the tightest park in the country. Already? That was fast. And our money is coming back in. Definitely going to be waiting a while. Oh, it's already August. Not much longer then. Only like 2 more months. At most. And then we will have completed our goal. Just like that. I mean, I'll still come back to this one every so often. What my plan is to have each episode focus on each of the different parks. Me maintaining them and going through them, completing them. But every so often, I will check back on, like, this park and others, and by the end of certain episodes, so that we can see what's improved and how they fare. Just a nice little update on each thing, so they're not forgotten forever. And it kind of keeps the magic as well. Maybe. I guess. I don't really know what I'm saying right now. Ooh, we got some really bad weather showing up. You're all some brave folks for showing up in such weather like this. But there go the umbrellas! The people have got their umbrellas. Ah, you'll love to see it. That's always nice to see. Do we have any idea of what's being researched next? A water ride. Don't really have any bodies of water unless it's like the log fume or whatever. Anything where I don't have to manually build a water source like the one I've got currently, the boats. I will get into water rides eventually when there's an ample source of water for me to build with. But I think, oh, we've almost hit 1,000 already. Great. Anything I can do there? I forgot I've got a haunted house too. That could be nice. Especially with, what, August? I can probably get that set in time for October. Let's get the Ferris wheel in. It's not a park without a Ferris wheel. Am I right? I'd say that's a good spot for it. A little bit further out. Yeah, I like that location. Very much. I just gotta figure out the entry point again. Uh-oh, spiral slide's broken down. Sounds like we need to hire a mechanic. Finally. So let's get you set up right here, my friend. It was only a matter of time, honestly. How do you even break a spiral slide? I'm curious, what does it take for a thing to break? Is there like moving parts? It's just a big old slide. Unless like someone misaligned like the tube you go down. I have no idea how that thing's supposed to break. Anyway, Ferris wheel. Back to work. I gotta finish my construction here. Alright, we've got a log flume. We're in the middle of September. Ferris wheel has been up. It's a bit unorthodox looking. But trust me, bro, it'll be fine. I think it's all gonna be working just right. So the water ride was indeed a log flume that we got. And whoo boy is it pricey. Yeah, no, we're not gonna be able to get that anytime soon. But with September rolling around, and it being close to October, I think a haunted house is right around the corner, once we've built up a bit more money. Enjoying your burger? Looks like you got one. Yep. Definitely a burger. Burger. I could hire an entertainer. Let's see the masses' thoughts right now. Really good value from my roller coaster again. Ferris wheel's good value. For now, at least. It's changing a lot. Need to go to the bathroom. Too crowded here. Feels sick. Okay. So let's take care of those issues real quick, because those do arise. I do have a bathroom, but it's near the beginning of the place. Might be a better time than ever to have a bathroom set up. It seems like this would be a good spot. As for being too crowded, I have to widen my paths a little bit. I know that's a thing that can happen. That can help. I'll just see what I can do there without spending too much money, of course. Thoughts. Clean and tidy. Drink from drink stall is really good value. Well, the one thing I'm not going to touch on the price. I'm not charging more than $1 for drinks. Okay, but I can bump the price up for Mango Muncher to $3.80, $90. $4 is pushing it a bit. But I feel like people keep saying it's good value. I think $4 for the roller coaster might be fine. I might be getting a bit greedy there, but I need that income. I need that money. It's a tycoon here. I need to make the hard calls sometimes. Merry-go-round is broken down, man. Ooh, and my place is looking... Oh, yeah, it's looking a bit messy. So we're pretty profitable right now, so I can afford another handyman. Just plop him down right here. And since we have hit October, we'll bear time to open the haunted house that I just got installed. So let's add a few more benches here as well. A few more trash cans as well. While I've got this going, there we go. Man, the line filled up pretty quickly, didn't it? And even though we don't really need to, let's run one more marketing campaign for the park itself. Get that started. Excellent. What a nice, simple starter park we've got for this brand new series. I'm quite proud of it, honestly. It's not much, but it's nice, it's simple. What more could you ask for? A lot of people really liking the pirate ship all of a sudden. Path is disgusting. Yeah, I'm working on that. Burger's really good value. Alright, so just make a few adjustments. The year is nearly over, so we'll be seeing that goal pretty soon. I'm very positive. Haunted house, good value. I'll bump it up to 150. You can always decrease prices if need be as well. Any day now, I will be achieving that goal. So we're having this park with over 400 guests, a rating of over 800. We have more than nailed the goal set out for us with this first park. This is kind of a warm-up for the channel anyways. Kind of show my Roller Coaster Tycoon skill. Things are going to get challenging from here on out. New ride. Observation Tower. Another gentle ride. And one that I actually have to build manually. But not a bad one. Not a bad one to toss the idea up at all. Also, I did try to deal with the overcrowding thing the best I could by widening the paths here a bit. Not entirely, but somewhat. I feel like hopefully it's a big help with that issue. I haven't seen too many people bring it up since. So I guess I did something right with that decision. The merry-go-round's breaking down a lot. That's the second time it's broken down recently. That's unfortunate. Let people enjoy their old-timey carousel, please. Even if it's not doing as popular as it did at the start, which is bound to... I have never seen a Ferris wheel that full. Usually the Ferris wheel doesn't do too hot. It's awesome to see all these people on it. We are rounding out the end of this episode. I'm sorry if this was a bit of a lengthier episode. I didn't want this first episode for this series to be as long as it is. I was expecting that to happen with later episodes as the time increases, maybe break it down into a few, like one or two. I was expecting this to be shorter, but I mean, it is what it is, right? We have a new series on the channel as it is anyways. This wonderful game that I'm so glad to be able to not only play again, but to play with you guys watching along. You guys can give me suggestions, and there it is. Achieved our objective, the company value of 59,872. We unlocked a new park scenario as well. That is quite fun. But that shall do it for today's episode. The safest park in the country. One more reward before we close things out here. That shall do it for today's episode of Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. This one is definitely not going to be going anywhere. You guys are going to be seeing this a good bit on the channel from here on out. For certain. And of course, even though this park is complete, I will be touching up this one in the background to share with you guys at later times. But thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all really like this. I'm really having fun with this still. And I hope you guys don't mind watching me let my amusement park enjoying side take a crack at this channel. Of course, check out my second channel in the description below for other content I do that isn't game related. I've gone to an amusement park once. That was about it. I haven't really gone to many else on the channel, but if you want to see that time, it should be there, so go ahead and search it up. Share this video with any people you know that might like the Roller Coaster Tycoon series, the scene, and send it their way so that they can rank how I've been handling it with my very first basic park here. But on that, I will see you guys in the next video. Stay gold, my friends, and bye-bye!